Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Can we talk about it? Yeah. 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 Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw, ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussion. Dope discussion.
First things first, let's go ahead and lay down the law, all right? With today's dope discussion being something that is very touchy, possibly triggering for people and things of that sort, I want to go ahead and let you all know that when I give my perspective on this, I am not trying to be insensitive. I'm not trying to victim shame and victim blame, like really miss me with all of that, okay? Because when it comes to me, I try to be as real as possible. I want to be as authentically myself as possible, and I mean no harm in what I do. Now, I know that based upon my opinions and my stances, it can come off like, oh, you're against this side and you're pro that side. And I get that, I understand that. But please know and understand that whenever I give my commentary, whenever I give my opinions, it is genuinely and authentically coming from a pure place of who I really and naturally am. Okay. And when I look at this KeKe Palmer situation as a gamekeeper that I am, something ain't right. Okay, something is not right. Again, I mean no harm, but we got to be real, and I'm seeing right through this. Okay, now I get it, especially when it comes to women. A lot of women have gone through a lot of toxic and intrusive, and y'all know what we're trying to say, but we got to watch out for YouTube, okay? Situations. And so when you all are looking at something like what KeKe Palmer is exposing and talking about, you, from a personal standpoint, can be like, hold on. I identify with this. This is what happened to me. And so if this happened to me, this must be the same thing that I'm witnessing and seeing when it comes to Kiki. But I'm going to let y'all know right now, as your little big sister, I wouldn't be real if I didn't tell it to you how I think it is. And again, emphasis on think. This is my opinion. If further evidence is released and it comes to be proven and shown that what she said is accurate, I will apologize. I will say, damn, I was wrong, foul the play. Yeah, you know, I'm real about mine. See, I don't mind taking accountability and responsibility for myself. All right. However, from what I see right now today, this is all game. All game, baby. And as somebody as well that has grown up in intrusive households, and I've seen things with my own little bitty eyes as a child, and I've seen how things played out. I gotta be real and again, put on my big girl lenses and say, oh, hold on now. This ain't that. All right? I want to share this with you all. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Again, I mean no harm. I mean no foul. I am just really, again, peeping game. All right. I want to share this with you all. I really want to break this down. I asked you all, do not be defensive. I asked you all, do not attack. Like, just really be open-minded. Be objective a little bit. Okay. I know a lot of y'all already picked a side and y'all are standing with Kiki because you relate to her or you feel like she's going through the same thing as you have gone through and been through. But again, like, just really walk with me as I paint this picture for you. Okay. Kiki, in my opinion, is running game. All right. This is not a situation to where she has just been this victim and, you know, she's just gone through the most traumatizing of situations and relationships with this guy. That's not, again, using my divine intuition. And again, I can be wrong. I've been wrong before. And again, if I am, I will admit that. But Kiki is running game. She understands that a lot of women have gone through certain things. And this is the perfect opportunity to play on that in order to gain favor and get the ball back in her court. And I'm going to explain exactly what I'm talking about as we proceed forward with this dope discussion. But please give me a moment, all right? Thank you, Game Changer. It says false accusations is becoming standard protocol when it comes to child custody disputes. We're going to get into it, Game Changer. We're going to get into it. See, Game Changer, you are a game peeper like I am. And so when we see what we see, we can't deny it. We can't pretend like it's something that it's not. Like, let's just be real. Hold on. Thank you, Skinny. It says jail. No. You know what? We're going to get into it, Skinny. We're not even going to talk about jail right now. Right now, I just want to really break down the facts first. And y'all can prosecute and lock up whoever y'all think is guilty. But I'm going to give y'all my perspective. And if you don't like it, that's fine. But I said what I said. Okay? Thank you so much, Charles. It says, he should have never took her back. It comes to a point in life, a man should just walk away forever. And that's facts, Charles. You know, and let me also say this before I really break this down with you all. And again, you all, please like the video, share the video, and subscribe. I know it's a lot of you out there that feel the same way that I do as a woman. And because of the climate and because of the way that society treats you when you do have an opposing view, or you have a perspective or a view to where it's not popular or something that's socially acceptable, you know, you kind of shut up, sit back and eat your food and just say, okay, I'm gonna mind my business. But for the people out there like us, share the video. And you never know, like it could be people out there who strongly disagree, but after hearing what we have to say, maybe they will have a different viewpoint. And then we all can make our decisions or draw our conclusions, you know, once all information is presented. Okay. So for all of you out there that are afraid and scared and you don't want to be attacked and things of that sort, share it for your sake, because I'm going to be speaking on your behalf, and it is what it is. I'll take the bullets for y'all. Okay. And let me also say this, because Charles makes a great point, and I wouldn't be authentic if I did not bring this point up as well, because I was somebody that said that I was originally proud of Kiki for going back to her family, right? I was like, Kiki, it seems like this is a huge misunderstanding. You let social media get in between you and your family and your man. Go back home, right? And so when I saw Kiki go back home, I initially really thought that she was being genuine. I initially thought that she was being mindful and wise with that decision. and not just letting her ego get the best of her. Because so many women, unfortunately, we do allow our egos to get the best of us, and then we throw away our family because we want to be the people's champ, or we want to be people's idols, and we don't want to disappoint the sisterhood that ultimately does not have our best interest in mind or at heart anyway. And so we end up fumbling something that could have been great. So initially, when I saw Kiki go back home, I was like, oh, okay, I'm glad that she sees that this was petty. I'm glad that she is understanding the importance of raising her child in a two-parent household. Good for Kiki. But now with all of this coming to the surface and coming to the forefront, I have a different point of view on that. I do believe that Kiki went back because she was being extremely calculated. And she understood that the odds were initially against her. Yes, I do. Be mad at your mama. It is what it is. Without further ado, let's hop into this. Y'all give us 400, like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right. Let me know if you all can hear this. Put a 2 in the chat if you can hear this.
Okay, you guys. So KeKe Palmer.
Could y'all hear that? Put a 2 in the chat if you all could hear that. I'm waiting for the 2s. Okay, I see the 2s. Great, great, great. Oh, we're going to take them to church a little bit today. And again, if I'm wrong, I will come back out and I will say, hey, y'all, I was wrong about that. You know, this was the situation at hand, and I'm sorry. I will do that. But again, right now, today, as the game people that I am, this is all calculation. This is all planning. This is all, I have to put myself in a position to where I come out unscathed. I come out the winner. Like, this is what I'm gathering from Kiki. Again, y'all can be mad all y'all want to, but today, this is my perspective on this. All right, let's get into it.
Okay, you guys. So KeKe Palmer just filed a restraining order against her child's father / ex-boyfriend now, Darius Jackson. Now it's getting very messy. Now, just to be clear, Kiki is saying that he has been abusing her through their entire 2-year relationship, which is why she claimed she had to file a restraining order for her safety and their 8-month-old son's safety. Now, if you're not caught up with what's going on, you can watch my last video where I give a breakdown of everything that we know so far. So now Darius' brother is getting involved. Now, I don't know how to pronounce his name. I think it's Saris, but he went on Twitter going in on Kiki. He called her abusive. He called her manipulative. He said the most disgusting, vile, abusive, manipulative person I have ever encountered in my entire life. Abuses almost everyone. Y'all will see. Just send positive energy to the babies. Any child in the middle of something like this does not deserve it at all. Wow, so damn sad. Now he's saying this about Kiki, but the thing is, Kiki came with receipts.
Now, let's look at the receipts that Kiki came with. All right. And I get it, y'all. Y'all want to crucify people who speak against this, and y'all want to say that we're victim blaming and victim shaming, and we don't know the half, and I get it. But these receipts, hold on, let me sip my water. Hold on. Can we peep the game, y'all? For real. All right. Let's blow this up. All right. Let's blow this up for y'all to really see everything that I'm seeing. Lord have mercy. All right. First things first. These receipts are supposedly from actual video footage, right? And if we check the date, this is almost 2 freaking years ago. And I get what y'all are saying. Oh, you know, there's no time frame or time limit on accuse. Y'all know we got to watch out for YouTube. We can't say the actual word. Okay. There's no time limit or time frame on accuse. It happened. Okay. But why Why come out with it now, Kiki? That's my first question. Second of all, where's the actual video footage? Right? Why do we have screenshots of an actual video, from an actual video, to where we could actually see everything in its full context? Do you understand what I'm saying, you all? This is just me again peeping game. Lord, I just know this is gonna come out bad, but I gotta be real. This looks like an instance to where she took something from him, maybe a phone or something of that sort, and he's trying to get it back from her. And she's like, nah, let me, this mine, or oh, let me see what you're doing. And he's trying to get, I don't get, oh, I'm just gonna body slam her and choke her out. I don't get that from this. From these screenshots, like this could be anything, is what I'm trying to say. And I get it. Y'all get mad at stuff like that, and you feel like because you went through something similar that it has to be the same thing. I just don't get that it's the same thing with Kiki. I don't. Especially considering the pattern of everything. Like, everything stemmed from the Usher concert. And it seemed like maybe Kiki wanted to go back to the streets and be free. She didn't want to be tied down. I don't know what it was. But nonetheless, it's looking like Kiki maybe was kind of done with the relationship. And, you know, things happened to where odds were being set up against her. And so she was like, damn, I can't leave yet. That's what I'm getting. But nonetheless, with these receipts, let's get back into these receipts, and I'm going to get more into that later. This could be still shots of anything. I don't get that this is him just wilding out on her and just flinging her around and ragdolling her. I don't get that. What I get is, give me my shit back. That's what I see from this. And so since the actual video, and this is just me speculating, since the actual video is not that damning, let me just screenshot certain still shots from that video that do look damning, that do, you know, back up my claims, that do support my narrative. Then this right here, we don't know what the hell this is. Like, is he hitting it from the back? I'm just being silly. I gotta lighten the mood. But this right here, y'all, like, what the? It looks like he just like, hey, baby, grabbing her from the back. Like, this don't. It's not. What I'm saying is, okay, because I know y'all attacking the hell out of me. What I'm saying is, this could be anything, right? These still shots can be argued. And so if you really want to paint the picture and drive the point home, release the actual video. So then we know without a shadow of a doubt, yeah, that nigga did that and he fouled. He ain't shit. Yeah. Let us be able to properly and thoroughly draw that conclusion. Because, Kiki, from what this is showing, it's up for debate. It's up for argument. It looks like you're just trying to paint a narrative, and I'm just not buying it as a gamekeeper. You know what I'm saying? Like, and again, I get it. Y'all can be mad. Y'all can say that, you know, I'm trash and everything, whatever. But I'm not buying it. Hold on, I got my stuff out of whack. Okay, there it is. I'm just overall not buying it. I feel like there's more to this story, especially considering the fact that when it came to Kiki, she did a lot of praising when it came to him. You know what I'm saying? Everything was, oh, he's the best father. Oh, he's the best partner and all of that. And now all of a sudden it's like, oh, my baby needs to be away from him, and my baby needs to be protected from him, and he needs to go, and he's trash. Like, it's just looking real scripted. I'm gonna be honest, Kiki. It's looking real calculated. It's looking real set up-ish. And yes, I am saying that as a woman myself. And I get it. Oh, that's because you hate women. And that's because whatever. I don't know how I could hate something that I am, but okay, we'll let y'all have that to make you feel better. But at the end of the day, it just don't add up to me. And I've heard all the narratives. Oh, y'all don't understand that when it comes to intrusive relationships, we try to hide things and we try to cover things up and we try to paint a picture because we are in love and we're manipulated and we're this and we're that. Peep the game on KeKe Palmer's movements, right? Let's really peep the game. She doesn't give battered, scared, a truths woman. She doesn't give that. Especially, again, when we consider her behavior, her patterns. Somebody that is honestly and truthfully afraid of the man that they are with because they are so controlling and they're so intrusive and they'll do this if I wear that and they'll do this if I do that. If you peep the ways and actions of KeKe, it never gave that. If she was really that fearful, why is she out here doing all of these antics with Usher? And, she's doing, pussy pops on handstands and twerking and doing split. Like, that's KeKe. That doesn't give, I'm in fear. And when I go home, he's going to do me bad because I got this on and because I'm behaving like this. If somebody is truly in fear like that, they are going to be on their P's and Q's because they do not want to trigger the person at home. Real game peepers see right through that shit. Y'all can be mad if y'all want to, but that's what I see. If somebody was really in fear of their safety in their life because their boyfriend was so controlling and they couldn't wear this and they couldn't say that and they couldn't do this, why was KeKe doing all of that? Let's go ahead and say that, yeah, it is true, right? And we can hit 600. Y'all like the video, share the video and subscribe. I appreciate y'all for being here. This is just me giving my take on this. It's unpopular, I understand, especially as a woman, a Black woman at that, but it is what it is. Let's say that was the case. And KeKe understood that was the case. If I go out here and I wear this, and I go out here and I'm doing that, and if I go out here and I'm saying this, and I know that the man that I have chosen to be with is going to have a problem with this. Could one argue that she was purposefully trying to trigger him? Is that just being is that too real for y'all? Too much? Dial it back, shut up. Okay. I'm just saying, it's just not giving that. It's giving KeKe's trying to be calculated and she's winning. That's what I'm getting from this. But let's continue. These receipts to me, they don't seal the deal how y'all think that it is. It just doesn't. It doesn't seal the deal for me like that. A lot of y'all are like, oh, what more do you need? What more proof do you need? Y'all see the still shots? Y'all see the screenshots from the video? Like, look at it. Y'all are just in denial at this point. No. We could all screenshot some shit from an innocent video and paint a picture if we wanted to. We could. I could, for example, if I had cameras and everything set up all around my house, right? Let's just go ahead and do this. Thank you, Skinny Boy. It says, if the glove ain't fit, he must quit. Hold on. You feel me, Kennedy? Hold on. Let's get into it, though. Y'all like the video? I'll show the video and subscribe. Let's just paint a little picture for you all. Use a little scenario. Lighten the mood and just, try to be a little goofy, but while still trying to drive a plan. Let's say that I create a flick with my husband. Okay. Like the video, y'all. It's some real talk. I know y'all mad as hell, but just hold on. Let's say that I create a flick with my husband. Nasty as hell, too. And I got my husband choking me up and manhandling me and slapping me from the back and the whole time it's consensual. I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying myself. Hell, I even I'm choking his ass back like, yeah, you take that on some Diddy shit. Again, I'm just trying to lighten the mood because I know y'all mad as hell. Just follow me, right? I'm out here choking my husband. I'm like, take this shit. You know what I'm saying? What's that movie? Don't be a menace to society while drinking your juice in the hood. I get a little crazy. Let's say I'm her, right? Then all of a sudden, my husband pisses me the hell off, right? And then boom, I want to frame him. So what do? I go through a nasty, choke her out, homemade flick video. And I skim through all the parts to where he's slapping my ass too hard or he choking me too damn rough and he pulling my hair that I barely got because I cut the shit off. Let's say I'm like, ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, I'm ching, 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 ching. And I'm skipping through all the ones to where I'm choking his ass. And, you know, I got a whip on him. And I got the motherfucking Mrs. Officer handcuffs. And I'm calling back up. I got a nasty one on the loose. You know, I'm gonna clip all that out. I'm only gonna hone in and zero in on the part to where he doing me the nastiest and the dirtiest. And then I say, look at what he did to me. He was pulling my hair. He was spanking me. He choked me, damn it. And I send those still shots all out to the world. I could even say that my husband was graping me from them still shots. But the actual video, I'm like, yeah, choke me some more. Oh, yeah, spank me harder. But I ain't going to show y'all that. Just the still shots. Because we ain't got time for y'all to see the actual back shots of me asking for it. And again, I get it. Y'all triggered. You know, y'all don't like my jokes. You know, y'all don't like me trying to lighten the mood. I get y'all pissed off as fuck. But just follow me. This is why I need more than just this. Because again, like, for all we know, they was wrestling, like friendly wrestling. Like, we don't know. Edward, don't play with me. It's all no audio. Y'all can hear me, can't y'all? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear your little big sis. And if you can, I'm gonna need y'all to time out Edward. Time out Edward if y'all can hear us. Okay, y'all can hear me. One of my moderators, time out Edward, because he in here trying to disrupt my shit. Not like it. So we need more pieces to this puzzle because, in my humble opinion, as a game people that I am, it's looking very strategic. It's looking very calculated, and it's looking like Kiki only went back so that she could not be the villain. Y'all follow me with that? See, at first, I initially thought that Kiki went back because she saw the light, but no. And thank you so much, Charles, for your generous donation. Please, everybody drop crowns down in the comments for MVP Charles. We appreciate the type of love. And thank you, William. I will bring those up in a second, but I got to get my thoughts out, okay? I initially thought that Kiki was going back home because she saw the light. She understood the value of family and raising her child in the proper environments, all that. That's what I originally thought when she went back home. And I was proud of Kiki for that. But now it's looking like she only went back so that she could stack her soldiers, right, in the proper lines, right? Let me set this up, because initially she was the villain. Right? One could argue like, hold on, Kiki, you are out of pocket though. Because why argue as a, new mother and you're settled down in this healthy relationship and everything? Like, why are you out here, showing your cheeks and backing it up on Usher and all of that? You know what I'm saying? And so what she had to do, in my opinion, is go back home so that she could, make it seem like, oh no, I come in peace. And I'm going to try to make this work. And again, set everything up into the proper places so where I can make him now be the victim and the villain. I should say the villain. Right? Like, really follow me with this for a second, you all. And again, we can hit 600. KeKe, in my opinion, was like, damn, maybe I don't want to be just settled down in a relationship and, you know, raise a family. Like, maybe that was a little bit boring for her. Again, just me speculating. Maybe it got boring for her after a while. Like, she was finally able to see what it was like to have a baby and have a man at home and raise a family. Like, she got a taste of that, and then let's say that she got bored. Maybe she wants something new and spicy. Hell, we never know. Last time I checked, didn't KeKe like girls? We don't know, right? So maybe she went to Usher's concert like, you know, I'm ready to be wild and reckless and free again. I'm ready to go out here and live my best life. I'm ready to go do this, do that. And then she, because according to her, right, when it comes to her baby daddy, he doesn't like her doing certain things or wearing certain things or whatever. And, you know, he saw it. He had a problem with it, you know, and she wanted to go ahead and embark on that new journey of being in the streets. And especially when she saw how y'all reacted and responded to it, she was like, oh, yeah, it's the perfect opportunity to go ahead and, you know, live it up and do this, that, and the third, because I want to be free anyway. But then things weren't really entirely in her favor because, again, one could argue that, hold on, KeKe, you're the one that's in the wrong. He does make a valid point, right? And guess what else, KeKe? He probably has a better chance at getting full custody than you because according to a lot of the sources, he's the one that is mainly involved with the child while you're working and you're twerking and you're doing all these extra things outside of the household. So then KeKe was like, damn, y'all are right. Kind of do want to leave. And I thought that this would be triggering enough for him to maybe, you know, wild out on me and do all of that. And then I could just leave. But if I do just leave under those circumstances, I'll probably more than likely have to pay him. You know, again, one could argue that I was the one that was being foul and problematic. And so, yeah, let me go home so I can paint a different picture. Look, I am the accused girlfriend that, you know, was trying to make it work with my intrusive boyfriend. But if KeKe would have came out with this right here, that again, you all, is looking like, you know, this in and of itself is what, almost 2 years old. If KeKe would have came out with these still shots when all of that stuff was going down with her and Usher, then it would look like, yeah, you lying, KeKe. It would look like KeKe is just trying to grasp at straws to paint a picture for herself. Like, so now all of a sudden, that he's calling you out and, you know, you're looking like a bad mother. You're looking like a bad significant other. Now all of a sudden you want to come through and claim that he's intrusive. Really, KeKe? We would have turned our nose up at her if she would have did that then. This is why, in my opinion, KeKe had to go back home. So I can paint myself in a different light. I'm not this wild city girl that just wants to be wild and reckless in the street while, you know, my baby daddy stays at home and takes care of the child. You know, I'm actually an accused woman that has continuously tried to make it work with this guy. And he just keeps on shitting on me. He just keeps on hitting on me. He just keeps on spitting on me. She had to go and do that. So again, she could paint the picture of, look, see y'all, it ain't me. It was him. Because after all, I've been trying to love him. And I've been trying to work with him. And I've been trying to make sacrifices for him. That's why, in my opinion, she went home. Very calculated. In my opinion now, looking back, right? Hindsight always 2020, in my opinion. KeKe saw that the odds were against her And she had to go back home to paint this new narrative and paint this new light because she was the one that was getting ready to get that, you know, that hefty fine, if you know what I mean. Child support. He was probably going to more than likely take the home and all of that. So that's just what it's looking like for me. And to me, y'all can disagree, y'all can be mad, but that's what I see. That's how I feel about it. But let's continue. Hold on. Before we do, let me get to these generous donations. Wow, I appreciate all of y'all. Y'all are super dope. I'm gonna check my likes in a minute, y'all. I know y'all hate me right now, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. William says her legal team instructing her. Simple. Same happened to me. I was accused of domestic V and attempted M of my daughter in 2021. I was found innocent. She faced no consequences but a fine that she refuses to pay. Well, at least she has to pay something. You know, something better than nothing, because a lot of guys, unfortunately, y'all just get the shitty end of the stick regardless. Like, oh yeah, she lied. Get over it. Man up. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Charles. It says, appreciate everything you bring on this channel. This bigger question is, when are guys going to stop dealing with these hood rats and they broken culture of nonsense? I've been had enough. We need more guys like Jeezy and Tyrese. You know, and I really do hate this, because when it comes to women that are actually going through something that is as terrible as, you know, a truce, right? It just casts this horrible light and shadow over them, because it's like, we're living in a new day and age to where you do have to question everything, and you do have to, you know, kind of be skeptical about certain things, because a lot of women do lie. A lot of women do, you know, try to paint these narratives so that they can come out on the winning end of the winning end of the stick and get all this money, and, you know, get the people's support, and, you know, just ultimately win it at everything, while the man has to sit there like, damn, like she really played me, she really got me. And that happens more times than not. And again, when it comes to the real women out there that are actually going through some of the most traumatic shit, like, nobody will believe them, nobody trusts them, nobody listens to them, everybody gets written off. And in my opinion, it is because of chicks that are out here just lying. And because they know they can get away with it, it's like, why not? You know what I'm saying? And I really, really hate that, Charles. And it causes so many men to just be done with women in general, even the good quality women. Now, I cannot stress this enough. If I'm wrong about this, I will apologize. I will say I was wrong. You know, Kiki was going through a lot, and I will retract everything that I'm saying. But right now, today, in my humble opinion, and me being a game people that I am, this is looking strategically done. It's looking calculated. It's looking like Kiki understood her assignment of trying to get full custody of her son, which is looking like she did. And yeah, like that. This is what it is. This is what that looks like. You know, and it will make a lot of men out there more skeptical about taking the woman back, because if you do take her back, how do you know it's not a ulterior motive behind it? She's just not trying to, you know, get her pieces in place so that she can use everything against you. Like, you just never know. And again, I really do hate that for the women that actually are going through very traumatic situations. But again, let's continue, you all. Okay, these are the receipts.
Kiki, but the thing is, Kiki came with receipts. There is footage of him being abusive towards Kiki that she submitted to the police. But when Kiki's mom heard what this guy was saying about her daughter, this is what she said. I dare you, mess with my family. Family means everything to me. You and your family act like sociopaths and like the world can't see it. You are a phony, and I saw you from day one. My daughter is kind, and our family treated you with kindness. And this is how you treat it? I won't take this land down anymore. I'm done.
Look, hold on. Okay. Can I also peep game on this? And again, thank you so much, Charles, for your generous donation. Can I also peep game on this? And y'all can disagree if y'all want to, but in my opinion as well, KeKe Palmer's mother, which I also believe maybe she was her manager at some point. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that KeKe Palmer's mother was probably more than likely the one who kind of planted that seed in her head and in her ear to, hold on, let's go back. Let's try to clean this up. Let's try to stack these pieces a little bit neater up against him, because it will come out in his favor if we don't. Right? The outside looking in is looking like, KeKe, you are the one that is less involved with your child. It's looking like you are the one that is trying to be out in the streets and you're working and he's taking care of everything. So, KeKe, you might need to just go back, humble yourself, so that we can properly lay down this foundation, so that you can come out on the winning end. KeKe Palmer's mother gives me that energy of, being the one in her ear that is telling her how to maneuver and what to do, how to do it. Especially when I watched this video and she got all this hostility and all this energy. Now, I get it. Y'all can argue. That's because her daughter has been dealing with the truth all this time, and she has been frustrated about it, and this, that, and the third. Okay. But in my opinion, the reason why KeKe Palmer's mother is coming through so fiery is because she has to, again, further back up these claims of KeKe being this victim. And we cannot have anybody coming through speaking in any way that goes against KeKe being the victim, because that's going to throw off the plans. Y'all can agree or disagree if y'all want, but that's how I feel. KeKe Palmer's mother gives me strong, independent, boss chick energy. Nah, KeKe, we can't go that route. We got to do it like this. So you got to do this and do that, and then we going to win. And that's another reason why I do have a difficult time believing that KeKe is this a true woman, because just observing KeKe's energy in and of herself, like, she's somebody that's very dominant. She's a very dominant type of energy to where, oh, I ain't gonna take that standing down. Like, for instance, isn't KeKe Palmer the same chick that spoke out against Trey Songz? She went on all of these different platforms and different TV shows speaking out against that because she felt, what did she say? Sexually something, she said. Like, that's KeKe. KeKe Palmer's persona, her personality in and of itself, her energy is that of, I won't take shit laying down. You gonna bow down to me. I ain't going through that. I ain't doing that. Like, really peep the energy and peep the game on KeKe in and of herself. So you cannot, in this time, okay, at this current time, present day, you cannot convince me that KeKe is just this, little docile little creature that's just been putting up with all of this, a truce, and, she just feels so fearful. Like, I don't buy that. Y'all can be mad, but I don't buy that whatsoever. Again, it gives calculated. It gives, I have to be the one that gets the child support. It gives, I have to be the one that gets sole custody. I have to be the one that is the victim, not you. The narrative cannot be pushed that you are the stay-at-home father that takes care of the child by yourself while I'm out here working and twerking. No, that can't be the narrative. But the narrative can be that you are this intrusive guy that I went back to, even after you tried to publicly humiliate me, and I still tried to work it out with you, and I still tried to give you the benefit of the doubt, and I still tried to love you. And then I can be done. And then I can move forward. After I destroy you and paint you in a bad light. Again, that's what it gives me. And I would not be surprised if KeKe Palmer's mother was not instrumental in that. Kiki does not give me damsel in distress. She does not give me a true woman, fearful woman. No. If anything, Kiki has always been fearless. She's always been somebody that's going to stand up for herself and stand her ground. Like, come on. Kiki goes against the grain. Kiki, I mean, for crying out loud, Kiki is the same chick that will double and triple down on some shit like, you thought you was going to control me then? Nigga, I'm finna do a music video with that same nigga you got a problem with. Then what? Like, that's Kiki. So all of this extra shit, in my opinion, it's not adding up for me. Again, it's giving calculated Kiki. Let's continue. Hold on. Thank you, Miracle Denise. It says she even mocked him in Usher's boyfriend video. She said, I'm a mother after all. Then she winked and smiled. She didn't seem like a battered. That's what I'm talking about, Miracle Denise. But when you talk like that and you peep game like that, it's like, oh no, y'all don't get it. Please. A truly battered woman would never do no shit like that. You think I'm really going to go and try to provoke this guy that's going to whoop my ass later? No. I'm going to be on my tip-top best behavior. And I'm definitely not going to go and do a music video with the same guy that he had a problem with. You know, I'm definitely not going to go out here, you know, dancing. You just don't move like this. And again, I get it. A lot of women are out here like, well, I've been through this. And so they're projecting their own experiences onto Kiki's experience and her situation. And it's just not the same. Not in my opinion. It's just not. But y'all can be mad if y'all want to. I'm going to keep peeping the game. Hold on. Thank you, Twink. It says, what up, little sis? Shout out to my fellow crown heads. What up, though? Okay. We started from Detroit. Shout out to Detroit. What up, though? All right. We can't hit 700, you all. Y'all like the video. To the video and subscribe. I know a lot of you all will be triggered by this and upset about this, but let's be real, you all, and peep the game and, you know, get out of our feelings. Don't be so defensive and stop projecting. If you are a woman that has gone through something like this, truthfully, okay, I'm sorry that you have gone through that, and I'm sorry that your experience was traumatic and dramatic. I'm sorry. But when it comes to Kiki, I don't get that her situation is yours. I don't. Thank you, John Till. It says, let the real ninjas have these chicks. Wheels up. Lord have mercy. Let's continue. So now we're into KeKe Palmer's mama. Okay. And again, I strongly do believe that KeKe Palmer's mama was probably the one that is instrumental behind Kiki being as strategic and calculated as she is, and as strong and independent and bossy as Kiki is. I believe she gets a lot of that from her mama. Let's continue. All right.
It's laying down anymore. I'm done.
Look, I've never done anything like this. I've been in this business for 22 years. I've seen a lot of stuff, but this is I can't help myself. For Sharonis Jackson to post on his Twitter the ridiculous stuff that he's posted when he knew his brother was abusive. I went to Sharonis over a year ago and told him that his brother was abusive to my daughter. And he said, well, I used to be like that too. What? So now he's posting on Twitter like he's this special guy when we know he's the biggest fuckboy in Hollywood.
Uh-oh. Now, KeKe mama, your real, for lack of a better word, your real color starting to come out in this damn rant video you doing. You're supposed to play your part and play your role as the supportive mother that is dealing with an accused daughter. But you coming through slinging shots at somebody that is going against the narrative that you and your daughter are trying to push is giving you're upset about that. Oh, how dare you speak against her? How dare you do this? Oh, nah, you gonna mess it up for us. We trying to paint this picture like, she the one that's the victim, but here you go, trying to make it seem like she the one that's inflicting all this pain on your brother and doing all of this. You ain't nothing but an F-boy. What does that have to do with what you're talking about, ma'am? What does him being an F-boy, if he is, right? And we all know an F-boy is somebody that gets around with a bunch of different women and, just does what he wants and playboy type energy. We know that. So what, again, does that have to do with the issue at hand? You're going into all these personal attacks on his character as far as him being a playboy type and him being a fuckboy in Hollywood. What does that have to do with him calling out your daughter? Again, stick to the script, KeKe Palmer's mama. And the script is, hold on, KeKe is the one that is the victim. You need to just be honing in on that. Don't go into all these personal attacks. Who are you? You ain't special. You ain't this. You just a fuck boy. Let's not do that. Because again, gang peepers like me will see through that. And we see that as you being extremely defensive because maybe you have something to cover up. It goes against, again, your narrative and the picture you're trying to paint. And since it's going against that, now you got to attack him instead of focusing on the issue at hand. Again, I could be wrong, but this is what I'm observing. And I just, something about the energy of this video she's doing, it's just coming off of a particular type of way to where I really do feel like she's getting upset because KeKe is being exposed when that's not supposed to be the case. It's supposed to be, look, KeKe is not the problem. She's the victim. She's the one that's being accused. She's the one that is battered. She's the one that is being manipulated. So we cannot have any outsiders coming through with a different script. And let's peep the game here. And y'all like the video. KeKe's mother and KeKe as well are not used to anybody being vocal outside of the circle, right? Which is KeKe and her baby daddy. We can't even call that a circle, but outside of the couple, I should say anything. Yes, y'all can have y'all podcasts, y'all can run y'all vlogs and blogs and y'all websites and give y'all commentary. Yes, the public can have their opinion, but when you have close sources to the couple coming through, like, hold on, that's some bullshit. Now it's like, hold on, that's going to interfere with what we're trying to do. That's why, in my opinion, KeKe Palmer's mama came through like, hold on. See, what you not gonna do is come through as a close source with all these damn tweets shedding a light on us being capped. That's what you not gonna do, fuck boy. So let me try to taint your image and make you be a particular type of guy. That way nobody takes you seriously. You're no longer a credible source, right? Because after all, you're a fuck boy, right? And you're intrusive too. And yeah, we're gonna throw all these things at you now so that we can water you down. That's why, in my opinion, her mama had to come through swinging. Because guess what? A close source to him came out swinging on his behalf. And that would have interfered with, the story that they're trying to feed to the world, which is KeKe Palmer being the one that is the victim. Are y'all following me with that? I hope y'all are following me with that. Thank you, Skinny Boy. Again, it says knight in shining armor during the relationship, little shrimp ninja after the breakup. Hashtag sign language. I'm telling you, man. And that's unfortunately what a lot of these chicks will do. The moment that they want to get rid of you or they're trying to have the upper hand on you, they'll make you just be the devil. You'll go from being an angel in heaven to the devil him damn self. I'll do whatever I need to do to have the upper hand. And unfortunately, it works. It works a lot of the time in the woman's favor. It does. And I'm saying that as a woman myself. I know the system is biased. I know that society is biased. I know all of this. We all know this. Let me tell y'all something, fellas. Women, we know exactly the odds that are against you. We know exactly what will work in our favor. We know exactly what plays to make. Yes. So this was the perfect recipe. Let me go back, paint my character as something different than just being a loose woman that's out here in the streets twerking and jerking and working. And then I can now become the woman that has been dealing with the truth all this time, trying to make it work with him, trying to understand him. And now he's the villain. Now he's the victim or the villain. I'm the victim. Right? But if Kiki would have just came out swinging with these, still shot receipts, like, see, this what he did to me. He accused me. After praising him all of this time, after being called out by him, after being exposed for being, again, somebody that's out here in the streets, twerking, jerking, and working, like, she would have looked very disingenuous. She would look like she was just trying to throw mud at him because she felt attacked. But with this narrative right here, with you going home, pretend to, be back with him, pretend to be happy again and trying to make it work, it's a lot more plausible that he is that type of guy when you have gone back to him and you did try to be understanding and you did try to be reasonable. Are y'all following me? I hope y'all following me, man. Hold on. Thank you, Dusty. It says Kiki is what happens when Furious Styles isn't your daddy. I don't know what the hell you talking about, Dusty. Hold on. Who else do I see? Y'all always in here clowning, man. Okay, I got John Till. I think I'm caught up. Thank you, Dion. It says, is that Medea on the screen? I need officers on standby. I may need you all to take in a Dion Johnson. If he keeps clowning, I'll let you all know. But for now, we're going to give him a warning. Over. Now, Dion, you know damn well that ain't Medea. You know damn well that's KeKe Palmer's mama. Don't do that. Do not do this. Do not do this. Golly. Let's continue, though, you all. KeKe Palmer's mama got triggered and upset because somebody close to the sources was coming out speaking against Kiki, and she had to defend Kiki because that would go against the agenda. Let's take it back a little bit. Well, she mad as hell. Nigga, how dare you interfere with our plays when we trying to run, nigga? Kiki is the victim. Your brother is the villain, and you ain't ish either, nigga. Hold on.
You with kindness, and this is how you treat it? I won't take this laying down anymore. I'm done.
Look, I've never done anything like this. I've been in this business for 22 years. I've seen a lot of stuff, but this is I can't help myself. For Sharonis Jackson to post on his Twitter the ridiculous stuff that he's posted when he knew his brother was abusive. I went to Sharonis over a year ago and told him that his brother was abusive to my daughter. And he said, well, I used to be like that too. What? So now he's posting on Twitter like he's this special guy. We know he's the biggest fuckboy in Hollywood. He's disrespectful to women, just like his little brother. He taught his brother how to be abusive. So he don't get to act like he's this special guy. No, you're a fuckboy and you're a part of the problem.
In my opinion, Kiki and her mama crazy as hell. Now, hold on. I need y'all to see something. Look at her eyes. Just my opinion, y'all. Again, y'all can be mad all y'all want to, but as a game peeper, KeKe Palmer's mama is crazy as hell. She don't like the fact that her daughter is pretty much being exposed. I mean, like, the brother came out swinging like, hold on now, my brother is not that. As a matter of fact, it's KeKe. Look at her mama. She mad as fuck. How dare you, Nooka? Oh, hold on. Look at the anger. Look at this. I can't believe this nigga. Hold on. This. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just not buying that KeKe is a victim. Let's on mute. We gonna mute it and play.
22 years.
Hold on,
I've seen a lot of stuff.
Let's just look at her whole body language, facial expressions, eyeball. Like, come on now. This look
Ridiculous stuff that he's.
Lord have mercy. Ridiculous. Look, just I just look, just I just don't know. I just don't know. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. KeKe, in my opinion, is just like her mama. Right? And in my opinion, just from observing KeKe's mama in this clip here, KeKe's mama is very, hot-tempered, very bossy, very powerful and strong. Like, that's the energy. And so I see a lot of KeKe's mama in KeKe. And with that being said, I can't buy the whole, KeKe is scared and a truths. I just don't. Look, she's spitting and shit. Look that. Nigga, I'll kill you, Nooka. How dare you? How dare you come through talking about my baby? I'm sorry. Don't believe it. Not buying it. It's given very much so calculated and strategic. It's given very much so you going against our narrative. You're going against our story and you trying to interfere with our play. But the thing is, when it comes to the system, y'all, it's already set up in the woman's favor anyway. So this just really solidified the deal, which is why KeKe is now getting granted sole custody and she's getting her restraining order, because had she tried to move and do this play earlier, it just wouldn't have looked as believable. So when you have, what's his name? Darius Jackson, whatever their names are, brother coming through, like, oh, nah, KeKe is actually the one that's intrusive. She's the one that is manipulative. She's the one doing X, Y, and Z and 1, 2, and 3. That interferes with the play. And that's what I believe we are witnessing when it comes to KeKe Palmer's mama being so aggressive and angry, and calling him a fuck boy and all of this and calling him abusive. And like, that's what I'm getting from that. But no, I believe KeKe and her mama are the same person. You can't convince me otherwise. And they're just upset that, she's been called out. Look, I just,
boy, and you're a part of the problem.
We're going to continue in a second, y'all. Hold on. Let me see what y'all saying. Lord have mercy. I know y'all gonna meet. I know y'all mad as hell at me, baby. I just know it. How dare you? Ain't you a black woman? How dare you not understand? Look, I'm also a game people. I'm also gonna be real. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta understand and be able to see and analyze when you being got. Like, KeKe was being calculated. Her and her damn mama. In my opinion. Again, if I'm wrong, and I'm sorry. But I mean, thank you, Amanda. It says KeKe will choose Darius, though. Accountability is key here. And that could be something, Amanda. See, this is why it's important to keep people out of your damn business, keep people out of your relationship, because more than likely, Amanda, KeKe will still deal with him. And now you got all these people mad at him and against him and all this. And then, you just look silly by dealing with him. But now your mama hate him, and your mama going off on his brother. Like, this is just messy. It's absolutely messy. And with KeKe Palmer having a baby by this guy, which means that he's going to be in her life forever, this is just, it's too much. It's unfortunate, and I hate this. I really do. But thank you, Amanda. Thank you, John Till. It says, Mom's looks like a drawing from the Boondocks. Skinny Boy says, I got a salad, cucumbers, corn, chicken, turkey, cheese, and burgers. You name it. So you trying to say that her mama looks like... Okay. We're done with that. All right. Dusty says, maybe he was demonstrating how to bow to the queen, spelling bee. Okay. Lord have mercy. Adrian says, I can tell by her wig she is not to be trusted. Lord have mercy. Y'all, we can't do this. All right? We can't do this. Let's be real, you all. All right? I know you lying. You better get these damn likes up. All right? And we can't hit 700. Y'all better get these likes up. I know y'all mad as hell, but you have got to respect the fact that what I'm saying, you know, it got a little merit to it now. Thank you, Jay Daniels. It says, people keep forgetting Kiki is a Hollywood actress who knows how to stage a scene. Whoopsie. Jay Daniels, you speaking a little bit too much realness, and you may get crucified for that. Okay? You may get crucified for that. But again, this is us just peeping game, analyzing everything, and really adding everything and piecing it together. Kiki, for all this time, has been going back and forth on all these different platforms, and even her own platform, praising this man for being a great father, being a great life partner, being a great man. I mean, she even went back to him when the world was against him and all of that, right? And then now all of a sudden, it's like, oh, I'm in fear for my life, and I'm in fear of my son's safety, and I'm in fear of this, and like, get the fuck out of here, y'all. I'm sorry. Thank you, Michael. It says, I knew this was a lie from the very beginning. That's why we should not hop on the believe all women bandwagon. Darius should have never taken her back. And I got to eat my words on that, Michael. Let me go here. And y'all like the video. I said, when all of that Usher-ish went down between Kiki and Darius, I said, y'all, this is petty. Y'all are letting social media get in between y'all family. Go home, work it out. And now, knowing that Kiki was just being calculated and strategic, in my opinion, I'm not going to say knowing, but seeing that possibly that was her motive behind everything, like, I feel bad for even telling Darius he should take her back and work it out with her family. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just, like I said, it's looking like, hold on, he has the upper hand right now. Let's go back home so that we can paint a different story, because he's going to get child support. He's going to get your house. He's going to get your baby. That's just what it's looking like that to me, y'all. Thank you, Dion. It says, don't blow that picture up like that no more. On the 65-inch screen, that's horrific. Lord have mercy. Dusty says, that looked like a big boy with a wig on. All right, y'all, that's enough. Okay, because we are not here to attack people's looks and all that. We're not doing that, okay? I do not want to call the police on all of y'all. So can we just stop, okay? Let's stop, let's chill, and let's deal with what the information is at hand. All right, let's not start attacking people's mamas, talking about they like Medea and they wigs look like, you know, something from a Tyler Perry movie. Let's not do that. Let's stick and stay on code with the information. Okay. Adrian says, definitely don't trust anybody who spit when they talk. You're that bad at holding back the lies. It has to come out in the saliva. They just don't know how to fucking stop. Okay. Can y'all? Twink says, laughing my effing ass off. You just gave me big worm vibes, little sis. I'll kill you, nickel. Hold on. Look, y'all, just because I act a fool and I try to lighten up the mood and everything, I need y'all to chill. Please. Okay? Let's continue. Okay. Lord have mercy.
Part of the problem.
And he responded to everything she had to say. He said, quote me, I never once said that to Sharon. Not once in my life. I have never been abusive to any of the women I ever been involved with. I'm not going to keep going with this circus, but Sharon, the world is about to hear your voice very soon and the threats you made to my family. Be well, everyone. I know it's easy to get caught up in this, but make no mistake that all of this is very sad.
Let's pause. In my opinion, and this is just for me observing everything and also listening to close sources, because it has been more people that have come forward speaking against Kiki, saying things like, oh, she's trying to paint a picture, she's being manipulative, and she's being calculated. There has been other people outside of Darius's brother that came forward, but it's looking like, and again, this is all speculation and all my opinion, it's looking like everybody that is close to Kiki and Darius knows what's really going on. And what's really going on is Darius is not this monster. Darius is not this person to where, you know, you have to be in fear for your life and you have to, you know, protect your baby from him and protect your, it's not given that. If anything, it's Kiki that is doing all of these things so that she can have the upper hand. It is Kiki going above and beyond doing all these different things so that she can come out the winner. That is Kiki. And a lot of people have come forth and said that. And because that has been the ongoing thing and the pattern when it comes to close sources, that is why, you know, Kiki had to come out with these still shots. Kiki's mama had to start speaking out and speaking against this. Like, that's just what I'm seeing. But there's more. Hold on. Thank you, Dusty. It says, this is her confession. Lord have mercy. Thank you again, Amanda. It says, I said still, not will, Queen. Hold on. Let me write. What was your super chat at first? Let me go to fan funding. Amanda initially said Kiki still chose Darius, though. Accountability is key here. And that's still facts. How about that, Amanda? John Till says, Anika, you're a better instigator than 50 Cent. How am I an instigator? Look, y'all, shut up. Shut up. Y'all can be mad, but look, when further evidence comes forward and it debunks everything I'm saying, I will shut the fuck up. I will apologize. I will move on with my life. But just from what I'm seeing right now, y'all, it's just not looking right. Something ain't adding up. Thank you, Scanny. It says wigonometry, jail. Okay. Who else? Okay, I got Michael already. Like they just can't stop. Just here for the jokes. Can y'all please stop? It's real talk. Let's continue. There is more. And I will check my likes in a minute. And I also have a poll for you all to answer. Y'all like the video? Do you all remember this? This was from August 2023, this year in August. This is why, in my humble opinion and me speculating, this is why I believe that KeKe Palmer is doing all of this now. KeKe understood that all of these things were working against her. If I leave this man now, and I'm out here doing all of these shenanigans and all these antics, I will lose. I will lose custody. I will have to pay child support. I will have to give up my home. I will have to just bow down to whatever his demands are. This is why I believe KeKe had to regroup and recalculate. Let's blow this up. It says KeKe Palmer's baby's father goes for the bag, full custody of son, child support, and her house. This is why, in my opinion, KeKe Palmer is doing everything that she is doing now. She understood, hold on, the odds are against me. This nigga will take my baby, take my house, and my money. Let me go back. Pretend to be, this loving woman that is trying to be understanding, trying to work with this abusive ass nigga, trying to make it work. And then I go for the jugular. And then I will be the one that is in the winning seat. And I will put him in the hot seat. Do you all remember this? It says, and this again is from August of this year. Yesterday, news broke that her baby's father, Darius Jackson, was leaving KeKe. Now, Media Takeout spoke with one of Darius's associates, and he dropped a blockbuster. According to Darius's friend, KeKe's baby's father is going after the bag. The friend explained, Darius has been the primary caregiver for son Leo. And so it makes sense for him to get custody. And since KeKe is the breadwinner of their family, he should get child support. Do you all remember this? This is why I believe we're dealing with calculated KeKe. Now, if somebody that is the primary caregiver of a child, a newborn child at that, is that giving danger? Is that giving the child needs to be protected from that person? No. What it's giving is KeKe is trying to protect her bag from that person. Let's continue. According to a Google search, KeKe's net worth is about $7.5 million. So you can expect whatever child support payments that she makes to Darius to be hefty. And there's more. Darius's friend tells us that he has been living in KeKe's Los Angeles mansion, and Darius's pal believes that he deserves to get her home too. This is why, in my opinion, KeKe had to come through with these allegations. I gotta get this nigga up out of here. He's been living with me, taking care of the child, and like he's setting himself up real nicely to be able to come through with the bag snag. Don't like that. So let me go ahead and pretend like I'm trying to work with him and be loving and be forgiving and understanding so that I can set myself up nicely and properly. Because right now, as it stands, yeah, he gonna win that. Let's continue. It says, the friend added, it makes sense. The baby, Leo, was born in that house, and so he should continue to be raised without disruption. If KeKe was a man, no one would question what the right thing would be. But there's a double standard. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It says, if KeKe was a man, no one would question what the right thing would be. But there's a double standard when it comes to women and who the breadwinners and men who stay are stay-at-home fathers. It says, damn, KeKe may have really messed up. And this right here is what KeKe really was fixated on. Because KeKe did know and understand that she really messed up. And again, if KeKe was a man, no one would question her getting child support. No one would question her getting a house. No one would question her getting the baby. Right? But when it comes to men and women, it is a double standard. If she's dealing with a guy and he's the breadwinner and everything, yeah, he can expect to go ahead and split that down the middle. But when it comes to women, not so fast. Not so fast. Now, can it work? Can it happen? Absolutely. But with Darius's image not being somebody that is problematic, and with this image being somebody that is a stay-at-home father, especially from what KeKe had been posting all over their social medias, like he would have got that. You know, he probably would have been one of the guys who would have got sole custody, would have got child support, got the house and everything if they would have split. So now it's like, hold on, I did kind of mess up. I'm pretty sure KeKe mama was like, hold on, sweets. Yeah, you did mess up. We gotta go back to the drawing board on this. You trying to be the strong, independent boss chick that ain't phased, that's unbothered. You know, that ain't gonna work. Not if you're trying to get the bag and get that snag. So that is what I believe is going down with this whole scenario between Darius and KeKe. Do I believe that KeKe is being accused? From what the information is at this current moment, I don't. Now, one could argue that maybe he's a little bit controlling as far as what he would like for his woman to wear and all that. But as far as like getting manhandled, I don't get that. I don't get that. If anything, and this is just me observing and me peeping game, if anything, they probably whoop each other's asses. We don't know. Because again, like KeKe gives me boss chick, I ain't gonna take nothing laying down energy. You know, and so from those still shots, he could have been trying to get something back that KeKe aggressively took from him. You know, we don't know. This is why we need more. We need more than just these damn still shots. We need actual video. We need actual audio. We need all of that because it's just not giving what she's trying to paint. It's giving, I got to set myself up to win because at first I was losing. That's what it's giving for me. And it's more people out here who feel the same way. Okay. But anyway, this is what we are being presented with today. Now, again, that article that I just read was from August of this year. Right? And now what we see is this new narrative being painted that places her baby's father in a bad light so that, in my opinion, KeKe can come out on the winning end to where she can have her house back to herself. She can kick him out. She can have her baby to herself. She doesn't have to come out of pocket. If anything, he may start having to pay her. So this is what we have today. It says, KeKe Palmer's footage shows alleged accused, all right, by ex-boyfriend inside home. KeKe Palmer's request has been granted temporarily until a hearing on December 5th. KeKe Palmer has submitted security camera footage as part of her request for a restraining order against her ex, Darius Jackson, which allegedly shows him physically assaulting her in her home. As we reported, KeKe went to court Wednesday seeking sole custody of her 8-month-old son, Leotis Jackson, but gave no details as to the grounds. However, she also filed for a restraining order against Darius, alleging she faced, hold on, I gotta go back. What did it say? It went too fast. Alleging she faced, I can't even see at the damn bottom, many instances of physical violence with him. Okay, let's continue. It goes on to say, according to new documents, oh dang, it's moving too fast, y'all. Hold on. Now that's people I want to get into because I'm not the only one that feel this way, but a lot of people scared to speak their minds. All right. It says, according to new documents. Let me blow this up. I don't think y'all can see this. I didn't know I didn't have this blown up for y'all. Let's do this one. Okay. It says, according to new documents obtained by TMZ, Kiki's now presenting footage she claims was recorded in February of 2022 of Darius choking me and body slamming me onto the stairs after he got violently jealous and irrationally angry over a bikini picture. Now, in my opinion, this is very convenient, right? This is very convenient. Darius has already been casted in this terrible light of being somebody that really is against his woman dressing a particular type of way, exposing certain things about her and all of that. And so how convenient is it for Kiki to put out these still shots of a video, right? Now, why she didn't put out the actual video, I don't know. But how convenient is it for Kiki to put out these still shots of a video and then have the narrative around these still shots being, oh, he was jealous over something that I wore? Because after all, we already have it in our minds that he is jealous over, her attire. He's upset. He's controlling. He's intrusive over her attire. And so to me, it just, again, gives calculated. It gives painted story that will fit into an already painted narrative that would fit perfectly and be believable, because after all, that's what everybody believes in is saying anyway, right? It says, Kiki claims Darius got enraged after showing him the bikini pic of her, despite allegedly not showing it to anyone else but him. Okay, Kiki. Adding, I simply showed it to him on my phone as I was proud of what I had accomplished. That don't even fucking sound right. Okay. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just not buying it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I will apologize profusely, I promise. But this just is giving calculated. It's giving, oh yeah, take those screenshots, then say he did this because of your bikini pic, and they gonna believe it because he already had a problem with what you wore at the Usher concert, and so it'll fit perfectly. Like, that's just what it's given. Am I wrong? And then for them to go on and say, oh, I just showed it to him because I was just so proud of the moment and I thought I looked sexy. And then, he did. It just sounds really over the top. It sounds really staged. It sounds really just, made up to fit into an already painted picture. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all can disagree if y'all want to. Anyway, it says the actress says Darius accused her over 2 days after that, with the security footage only capturing some of what she says happened. Again, how convenient. It only captured some of what she said. Okay. Showing Darius allegedly grabbing her around the neck and slamming her on the stairs. That is not what I see. Like, what I'm saying is, this can be argued. This is why I'm just not believing it. Kiki, if this truly happened, we need actual video. Because y'all already know, if the tables were turned and we were dealing with a man saying all this about this woman, y'all would be out here like, nah, this nigga just trying to set her up. He just trying to make sure that he don't have to do nothing. And so we need real evidence. Anybody can doctor up a video. Anybody can screenshot what they want to screenshot and paint something behind it. Y'all know that. So why is this any different? People can't, these still shots can be argued. People can argue that. I don't see, like, anybody can say, let me calm down. Let me calm down, y'all. I gotta calm down. This is why y'all be mad as hell. I'm just so passionate because I already know what it's like to grow up in a household to where there's actual violence. And it's actual people being harmed and there's kids involved, and you gotta witness that shit. Like, I know what that really looks like. And so for somebody to weaponize that to paint a picture and spin a narrative, like, I get that, pisses me off. This shit can be argued, you all. For all we know, he is hugging her from the back, right? Getting ready to go upstairs and hit it from the back. That's what I'm saying. So I just don't buy it, y'all. It gives calculated. I'm sorry. Anyway, it says, look, this right here is what drove it home for me. Right now, you have this article being presented and written, talking about what Kiki has gone through, and what this image portrays and displays, and then they already have this narrative being pushed alongside these still shots of the reason why this happened was because she showed him a bikini picture and all of this. This right here drove it home to where I was like, that's what this is. In my opinion, that's what this is. They're trying to really seal the deal and make it believable and plausible by saying, hey, you all, don't forget, this still shot is real, as far as, him being enraged and him body slamming her and choking her and doing all these different things based upon a bikini picture, because don't forget, Darius publicly shamed Kiki's outfit choice at an Usher concert back in July. So, yeah, this is true. This is not Kiki just being calculated and strategic, trying to get him out of her house, trying to make sure she don't have to pay child support. This is not that. This is what really happened, because, again, don't forget, please, real game peepers, man. I can't be the only one. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I'm sorry, Kiki, from the bottom of my damn heart. But right now, today, I ain't buying it at all. Let me see what y'all saying. Y'all like the video or dislike the video? I don't give a damn at this point. I know y'all gonna be mad. It is what it is. But I will say this. We should have at least 630 likes, though. Okay, I will ask for that. Thank you, John Till. It says, show a clip of Usher clapping it, and he flipped. Lord have mercy. Skinny says, I don't believe they went from sunshine and rainbows to WrestleMania 30. I don't believe it either, Skinny boy. But see, they just be clowning. You think she lying? I think it's a lot of extra sauce on the pizza. I think it's a lot of exaggeration. I think it's a lot of embellishment. I think it's a lot of left out details. I just, But anyway, what a lot of people will say is, well, that's what true people do. They'll pretend to be happy. They'll pretend, that everything is great. And they'll pretend and do this and do that. But behind the scenes, they're going through this and they're going through that. That's true, right? That happens. That's actual factual. Okay? But with Kiki, you are. Everything leading up to this does not give that. Truly accused women, battered women, they do not do anything to provoke, to trigger, to get under the skin of the guy that they are with, because they know what the consequences will be. And with Kiki moving how she moved, prior to all of this coming out, I don't fucking buy it. I'm sorry. And if I'm wrong, I will admit that. But right now, I don't see that. Somebody that is in fear of their life, and somebody that is just a battered woman, all of that, they're not going to go out their ways to twerk on different men and show booty butt cheeks and twerk and jerk and do splits and, you know, just be out here doing all that. They're not, because they know that when I go home, I got consequences for this. So they're not going to do what Kiki was out here doing. This is giving calculated. Be mad at me all you want to. That's what I see. And I'm sorry about it. Michael says, if Darius was intrusive, why would she have a baby with him and also stay with him? She spoke nothing but good things about him. And then she be sneaky by accusing him of beating her. Okay. This is why most of us men are clocked off. Let's go there for a second though, Michael, because that's a great valid point, especially considering the type of woman that Kiki is. KeKe Palmer, like I said earlier, is somebody that will stand her ground, that will vocalize what she's going through, that will fight back. We saw and we heard what she did with Trey Songz. So if Kiki were truly going through what she is going through, Kiki does not strike me as the type of woman that would just stick around. She would have dished that dude, and she damn sure would not have impregnated herself by that guy. So I'm not buying it. It gives, you know, she wanted out, and she knew that by getting out, it would probably mean her having to cash out. And so since that is the case, I have to present a whole different narrative, paint a whole different picture so that he can be the villain and I can be the victim. I hope y'all following with that. If not, you just don't. And again, I get it. A lot of women will project their own experiences onto other people when in fact it's not the same thing. And so when I talk like this, it's like, oh my God, you're a terrible person. This happens all the time. And it does. But when it comes to Kiki, this ain't that. In my humble opinion, this ain't that. Thank you so much, the main lion. It says, all I'm going to say, hold on, I got my stuff real small and I can't see. It says, all I'm going to say is that was made to look like the villain by an ex-girlfriend when in fact she was the jokeress. Oops. It says, funny thing, after we split up for good, she tried to spin the block. It's a cold world. And I believe that's what the good sis, what's the queen name again? Hold on. That's what the good sis Amanda was alluding to. Right? And correct me if I'm wrong, Amanda, but that's what I'm getting from what you said in your super chats. A lot of the times, these same chicks like a Kiki, they'll go through all of these different things and they'll turn their family against this guy and all that, and they'll still try to spin the block. They'll still try to go back. They'll still choose that guy over their mom, over their friends, over the internet, over everybody at the end of the day. Right? And Kiki has actually done that. Now, I am now kind of, you know, skeptical and a little bit leery and weary about why she chose that. But a lot of these chicks do that. They'll condemn this guy and say, oh, shame on you, and turn everybody against them. And then they'll still want to be with him at the end of the day because they know that maybe they were embellishing things, exaggerating, flat out lying, or they were the ones that were provoking everything. But again, the main lion, when you speak like that, you're victim blaming, you're victim shaming, and y'all can completely miss me with that bullshit, for real. Please stop. Learn how to be objective and really observe something for what it really is and get your feelings out of it. This is a calculated move. This was a calculated move, and it worked. So far, so good, Kiki. So far, so good. But gang peepers like me, we're not buying it. Not today. Maybe in the future when further evidence is presented, maybe. But today, true gang peepers are like, hold on, I gotta reserve my opinion. I'm not gonna say nothing, or I'm gonna call this shit out. William says, a man that's an accuser, no way a woman would wear Kiki's clothes to that Usher concert. A woman would be too afraid. And that's what I'm saying, William. Again, gang peepers will peep. Please stop. Adrian said, he should have went along with whatever she wanted and moved in silence. Shouldn't have given her the chance to think. Yeah, because that article that I read previously, and the friends were coming out, the close sources were coming out talking about, hey, he's going to leave Kiki and he's going to get child support because he's the primary caregiver, and he's going to take the house because she's not there anyway. That to me is what got Kiki and her mama juices flowing and going like, hold on, let's dial this back. We can't be the strong independent boss chick energy and then be the damsel in distress and then be the victim. Hold on, what you need to do is go back home, pretend to work it out with him, pretend to be understanding and everything, and then sick them dogs on his ass. That's what happened in my humble opinion, which is why we're just getting still shots and not actual footage. Kiki had to reverse and turn those tables around. That's what I think. Be mad at your mama. Okay? But yeah, maybe Adrian, when he started, divulging all of his plans to, move around and move along, that's probably what got them the heads up. Like, hold on, nigga. You are in the winning position. Let's reverse this. Hold on. Thank you, info. It says, she reminds me of the foster mom in Antoine Fisher. Lord have mercy. Thank you so much, Charles, for your cash app. It says, for a great show. It says, hold on. Oh, it disappeared. Damn it. But Charles sends $20 and he says, for a great show, I don't buy her nonsense. I don't either. And that's okay. And we got to get in the habit of vocalizing our opinions and our stances, even if it goes against the grain, even if it's not the popular stance to take, because what we need to do is create a society to where we can be thinkers that actually are making wise and intelligent and informed decisions and not just jump into a conclusion. And, what we need to be able to present different sides. That's how we create this mob culture to where it's like, oh no, crucify him at the stake. And then come to find out he was innocent or she was innocent and things were blown out of proportion. Like, we got to be able to do that. But I get it, you all. A lot of you are fearful of that because we do live in a one-dimensional type of society to where if you say anything that goes against the popular thing to say, or if you say anything that is not the politically correct thing to say, it's like, oh no, you're canceled, you're trash, you hate women and you hate men, whatever. It's just really tragic and sad, and that's not how we progress forward. We have got to be able to be objective thinkers, be free thinkers, and be unapologetic when it comes to how we feel, and also be able to admit when we are wrong. That's why I couldn't stress it enough throughout this whole dope discussion. Look, if I'm wrong, I will admit that I was wrong and I apologize. But right now today, it's just my spidey senses are just like, hold on, hell no. But hey, thank you, Skinny Boy. It says, bring back the blue twerking cat. Hold on. Let me see. Where is the blue? This is what Kiki was out here doing. Oh, get him. Oh, get him. And in my opinion, somebody that is being battered and abused is not going to be out here twerking booty cheeks everywhere, exposing booty cheeks everywhere, especially when they know and understand the consequences that could be potentially waiting around the corner at home for them. This is why I'm just calling cap on it. Y'all can be mad, that's fine. But I just don't believe this shit, y'all. I don't. Not today, I don't. If I'm wrong, I'll admit it, but I just don't. I don't see it. I don't. Anyway. Am I caught up with everybody? Lord have mercy. Thank you, MT. It says she's trying to win the court of public opinion before it gets to the courtroom. This is calculated to protect her brand and assassinate his character. Bars. I feel the same exact way, MT. And hey, I understand when it comes to us that feel this way, we will be crucified and everything, but it is what it is. We see right through this shit. Let's continue though, you all. And y'all like the video, okay? Am I caught up? Yes. Look, y'all, hold on. Let's continue, okay? Now, I want to wrap up this dope discussion by acknowledging the people who are not just going to go with whatever narratives that are being spun and put out there, and people that actually have their own mind, and people that actually want to think and, you know, really take everything into account and consideration. I was very thoroughly pleased to see that there were other people out there who had, you know, a lot of the same thought processes as me. And so I wanted to highlight these comments because to me, it does bring up very valid points. Now, there was a content creator, who was it? Armand. Shout out to Armand. He did a take on this situation. And of course, with him having a mostly woman fan base, they attacked him. They went in on him, you know, even as a gay man, right? And that's what I'm saying. When it comes to the sisterhood, whoever goes against their grain, whoever questions them and whatever they have going on, oh, you will all get it. But when I watched this video, I didn't really see anything wrong with what he said. I felt like he was being as fair and balanced as he could, you know, and I felt like he was being real. And he was, again, scoping things out and presenting it like, hold on, you all, how could it be this when the timeline says that? You know what I'm saying? But again, a lot of people in his comments was like, this is not it. This is trash of you. You must hate black women, this, that, and the third. And I couldn't personally believe that. I was reading those in those comments when, you know, this particular content creator, he has been very supportive of black women. You know, he has been very vocal in, you know, him standing in solidarity with black women and all of that. But the moment that you critique anything or you give a different opinion or you use your thinking skills and you really analyze a situation and you peep game on it and it goes against what they're trying to push and promote, yeah, y'all can all get this work. And I really hate that we do that. We really do live in an era and in a society to where nobody can question anything. Nobody can be objective. Nobody can come up with a different type of perspective. You can't do that. It's a lot of group think. It's a lot of go with whatever we say. It's a lot of be politically correct or shut up. And that's trash. That is absolutely trash. And that, again, is not how we progress. But these were, out of the hundreds of comments that was left under his video, these were the only comments that were like, no, it's something in the water with this. And I want to highlight those people to let them know, like, look, I know y'all will be crucified. I know people will not like y'all and they'll go against y'all and everything, but I see you, I hear you, and I feel you. And I support you because at least you're thinking for yourself. At least you're trying to gather everything first before you just jump on a bandwagon, and I can do nothing but respect it. So let's read some of these comments. It says, I'm going to give an unpopular opinion. I'm a woman who feels like it shouldn't be believe all women just because we're women. I've always believed in innocent until proven guilty. And I think that back in the day, they turned a blind eye to women being accused, that now they're overcorrecting. Oh, that's a bar. I didn't even read that part. It says, I get it, but I still think it's dangerous. As far as this situation, I'm just going to say that I'm pausing to pass judgment until I see the video because screenshots can be misinterpreted. And if there's a video, why not show it? I know Kiki's everyone's little sister in their head, but she gives me performative. However, that's not to say that she hasn't been accused. So please don't try to comfort me. I'm just saying, pause before we crucify a person. He hasn't even said one word yet. That's my unpopular take. Love and light. And I couldn't agree more with that. And I do feel like a lot of people are trying to overcorrect now because so many women have in the past gone through so much. You know, even present day, you have a lot of women that are going through, you know, the same situation that Kiki is trying to claim that she's a part of. And so they see a lot of themselves, or they see their little sisters, right, in Kiki, and they want to do everything in their power to try to protect that. But they're not really analyzing everything in its entirety. And I feel like we get blinded by doing that, right? And we end up crucifying something or somebody that maybe didn't need it or deserve it, all because we wanted to come through with the very biased lens, and we wanted to project our own experience onto a situation that was not identical to what we are going through. Okay. The next comment reads, I don't like that the default agreement is victim shaming. When a story is questioned. Something about this isn't sitting right with me, and I hate that as well. I don't like that the first thing that people go to is, oh, you're victim shaming and victim blaming. It's like, no, we're just peeping game and asking questions because shit don't add up. And that is how we come to the most fairest agreements and conclusions, by taking into account everything and not just saying, oh, you're a monster because, you know, somebody painted a picture and spun a story that you are a monster. Okay. It says, yes, I'm definitely not going to be on no messy shit with Usher, knowing I'm going to get my ass beat when I get the fuck home. Then after I expose my truth, I post a video dancing with my son like my mission to destroy someone has been accomplished. I don't know. And yes, I've experienced DV myself before someone says, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Whoopsie. Perfect point, sis. The next comment says, I'm lost. It's screenshots from a video camera. It says, please shoot me the actual video. It looks more like they struggling for something, not him beating her. And that's what my point is. This is why we need actual, solid, hardcore evidence, because other than that, like, it all can be argued. It all can be spun. You know what I'm saying? One could take those same images and say, nah, this was us having rough sex. This was rough foreplay. You know, we like to get down and dirty. Like, somebody can spin that based upon those still shots. So again, if you got actual footage and video of him doing certain things to you, expose that. Don't take screenshots to where we can all, you know, put a different story behind what we're witnessing. Okay. And then the last one says, this is a publicity stunt by KeKe Palmer and her team. And this is a smear campaign on her baby daddy. If this alleged truce mess happens, Why speak now and then release pics but not videos of the scene? Kiki is full of BS. She definitely about to promote a movie or an album in the next couple of months. Watch in a couple of minutes after my honest opinion comment is going to be some trolls commenting under my comment because I'm not agreeing with the victim consensus. It never fails. They scroll past the post, they agree, and come straight for the opposite post. And that's unfortunately what a lot of us have to go through when we are true game peepers and we are trying to be objective and we are trying to see everything for what it is and not just hop on a bandwagon. We get attacked, but it is what it is. Okay? This is what I believe. This is what I'm observing. This is what I'm peeping game on. Y'all can feel free to disagree. All that I ask is you all be respectful and don't just paint me out to just be this victim blamer and woman basher and woman hater. Like, don't do that. Fully understand where I'm coming from, what I am saying, what I presented, and then make your conclusion from that. But just being dismissive and saying, oh, you're just a hater, or you just hate women, or you're just pandering, like, don't do that shit. Okay? This is why the society is effed up to begin with, because so many people don't want to truly analyze something for what it really is. They just want to go based upon what they feel and what they think it is and what's politically correct. No. Some of us, we want to see everything. Some of us, we want to peek on everything. Some of us are like, hold on, that don't make sense. That don't add up. And we're going to speak out about it. We're not just going to bite our tongue and say, I'm going to mind my business because I don't want to get crucified and I don't want nobody to come at me. No, we're going to call it out. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Do you agree? Do you disagree? And I would love to hear from y'all. Matter of fact, before I wrap this up, let's take a poll. All right? Okay, let's take a poll on YouTube. Okay, let me go. Oh, I got to switch my account. I want to know how y'all feel about this. Do you believe that based upon all of the evidence that has been presented, do you believe that Kiki is telling the truth, or is it still up in the air for you? I would love to know. Let me create this poll for y'all. Okay, here we go. Start a poll. Based upon current evidence, do you believe Kiki? Yes, she wouldn't lie about this. No, it's questionable. Okay. Based upon current evidence, do you believe Kiki? All right. Yes, she wouldn't lie, or no, it's questionable. Let's see what you all have to say, and then we're going to wrap this up. Y'all know how I feel about it. But I want to see what y'all got to say. And again, y'all, I'm making it anonymous. That way, nobody got to say, "Oh, you are a victim shamer, a victim blamer." No, you can give your honest opinion about everything anonymously. Okay, let me know. I'm gonna give y'all 2 minutes, and I'm gonna wrap it up. She lying. Y'all ain't shit. I just don't get. I don't get victim from her. Like I said, at the very least, they are both toxic and they are both doing some shit. That's just my opinion. But hold on. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. It's a thin line between love and hate. Lord have mercy. Y'all here clowning. One more minute, and I'm going to wrap it on up. Do you believe, based upon the evidence, that KeKe is absolutely telling the truth? Y'all know how I feel. I think it's very calculated, very strategically planned, and it worked. So far, so good. But I could be wrong. John Till says his camp woke her up. Keep your moves to yourself. Ooh. So do y'all think that it's important that people don't speak out for you? I don't know. I'm a little bit conflicted with that because on one hand, yes, I feel like people around you should be quiet. You know, don't do too much as far as talking about what you plan on doing next and, you know, what your next moves are. I feel in that regard, they should kind of keep it low, not say too much. But on the flip side, when it comes to speaking out against certain things and exposing certain things when a certain narrative is being pushed, I feel like people around you should speak out on your behalf. Like when it came to Darius's brother, I feel like it was fine for him to say, oh no, that's trash, and she's the one that is manipulative, and she's the one that is, you know, intrusive. Like, I feel like that's fine because you're essentially countering a narrative. You're countering an argument and presenting something different to where it's like, hold on, that's not what that is. You know? So it's one of those things to where it's like, yeah, shut up and don't say too much, but it's okay to kind of defend. But it depends on the people involved. Because a lot of people just want people out of the business altogether. Like, don't speak up for me. Don't say what I'm doing. Don't support me. Like, just let me handle it. Maybe I should ask y'all that next. Put a 1 in the chat if you would want people in your corner speaking up for you, or put a 2 in the chat if it's like, nah, you need to be quiet, don't say shit, let me make my move silently. Y'all let me know, okay? Put a 1 if you would want them to speak up for you and do things for you on your behalf, or put a 2 if it's like, nah, I can handle it myself. I want to know that too before I get up off of here. Okay, let me end this poll and see what y'all got to say. All right. It says, based on current evidence, do you believe KeKe? All right. 85% of you all said no, it's questionable, while 14% says that yes, she wouldn't lie. Very interesting. Very interesting. So a lot of y'all are kind of leaning more towards, you know, my stance. And so, yeah, that's how a lot of us feel, that are true game peepers and are just not trying to be politically correct and hop on a bandwagon. Like, no, we're going to be objective. We're going to look at everything, what it is. We're going to scope it all out and draw a conclusion from there. And based on today's evidence, it's just not it. I'm sorry. Thank you, Charles. It says, if the feminist bubble is apparently bursting, there is a lot of weird drama going on lately. He says, is the feminist bubble apparently bursting? I don't know. Is it? I don't know. Thank you, daughter of King of Kings. It says, so male identified, must have been born a man. Well, I don't think these double D titties in my vagina would prove that to be true, but yeah. Sorry, daughter of Kings of Kings. I'm sorry for you. I am not a man. I was not born a man, but I will peep game, okay? And I will analyze a situation for what it is and give my honest opinion. And I will not allow the daughter of King of Kings, Lord have mercy, to, you know, try to shame me. I would go off on you. See, the petty Danica would go off on a bitch like you. I would be like, oh, you dirty ass bitch, daughter of King of Kings, bitch, you a daughter of, I would have went off on your ass. But today I'm trying to show grace because I really do want people to understand that I am coming from a genuine place. I am coming from a place of, look, I'm just solely analyzing things, solely peeping game on things, and it's just not adding up for me. It's looking strategic. It's looking calculated. It's looking like Kiki understood that the odds were against her. And so, yeah, she had to do what she felt was necessary. And she did it. And it's looking like it's panning out for her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to be nice today. Because otherwise I would have went slap the fuck off on you. Okay? I would have called you the daughter of motherfucking Baby Bop. That's what the fuck I would have did. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to turn over a new leaf and let my heart show that, look, ladies, I am not trying to attack people. I am not trying to make you feel bad. I am not trying to do any of that sort. I am solely and strictly just giving my opinion. The same way that you dirty ass birds come through here just squawking and shit, talking about, I'm a real woman. I don't understand how if you a real woman and you a black woman at that you can go against this and you can go against that. And it's just like, because I'm going to be real about things. I'm not just going to go with whatever y'all narratives are and say, okay, well, since I'm a woman, I'm going to believe all women. No. Okay? I'm not going to do that. And then this is coming from a bitch. Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta go there now. It's coming from a bitch with a picture. Like, is that even you? Like, you see me live in the flesh. And I appreciate your money because you are actually helping me out. If I do want to turn into a man based upon, what you're saying, I can use your super chat donations and I can put something towards, getting a procedure. But, at least I'm live in the flesh. It's always a bitch using somebody else's picture, somebody else's avatar and shit coming through like, you ugly and you must be a man and you must be a trans and you must be. Anytime you call out the bullshit, anytime you peep the game, and that's trash. So thank you, daughter of Baby Bop. I will use your donations to get some tampons because you know what? My period is coming in 2 days. Congratulations, bitch. So thank you. I'll use that to go towards my damn monthly supply. Okay, so I can plug it in. And then, I can go on with my merry life, right? And I can live happily ever after as I bleed, bitch. Is that proof enough that I am a woman and not a real woman's daughter of Baby Bop? Give me some more money too, because I'm gonna bleed again next month and I'm gonna need more damn tampons. Thank you. Thank you, V-Ben. It says all of these cases in recent memory where the same women lie and y'all still on Order 66, Dominique Jones, Amber Heard, etc. Hashtag the people's champ. Lord have mercy. I just don't understand. Like, daughter of Baby Bop, please keep giving me donations so I can use it towards my tampons and my possible reconstruction surgery that I'm sure my husband would not want me to get, because he don't do that. But hey, okay? Yeah, daughter of Sexy Red. Look, daughter of Baby Bop, daughter of Sexy Red, can you please keep sending in your donations? We can use that towards our organic cotton tampons. We can't do that. All right. Anyway, I love y'all. I support y'all. I respect y'all. I really did try to do my best to be respectful. But then the daughter of Baby Bop just had to come through and fuck shit up. Look, you all, I mean no harm. I come through with all respect, all love. Okay. And yeah, I just don't buy this. Some don't feel right with this. And so, yeah, I had to, come through and give my honest opinion. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but nonetheless, it's how I really feel. And I'm going to speak up about it because I know there's a lot of people out there that feel the same way that I do. A lot of Black women at that. But due to bitches like the daughter of Baby Bop, it's like, oh, I better shut the fuck up. I better not say anything because then they're going to call me a man, And then those are the same women also that claim to be all inclusive. Oh, we love everybody. Oh, we love the trans women and we love the gay men and we love everybody and we love. Y'all claim to be those bitches. But the moment somebody say something about you or question one of your heroes, all of a sudden, the same people that y'all are supposed to be in support of, you use those same people as attacks. Like if I was born a man, right? Like let's just go ahead. If I daughter of Baby Bop, if I have big dick energy, if I was born with big dick energy, what would that be to you? You know what I'm saying? What would that mean? Would it invalidate my opinion? Would that invalidate my stance? Like, all y'all can do is attack because the truth is the truth. The information has been presented. And so since you're like, damn, this bitch making some valid points, and damn, this bitch, she is coming through with some logic, and damn, this bitch, well, you got a dick. If I did have a dick, and I would make you drop to your knees if I did. But if I did, what would that mean to you? What would that mean to what I said today? It would still be a valid argument. All of my information would still be solid, even if it's incorrect information. Nonetheless, I came through and I presented some valid points. So if I had a dick or not, what the fuck would that mean to you? I have honest questions. And this is why I don't like the sisterhood. I could never be a part of the sisterhood because this is what y'all do. Y'all never come through like, hold on, Danica, but what about this information? And what about that information? No, you don't do that. Instead, you help to sponsor my tampons for the month by sending in super chats talking about I must have a big dick. Anyway, y'all like the video, share the video, subscribe, give a huge shout out to the daughter of Baby Bop for sending in her donations. We appreciate that. And while you're at it, go ahead and block her ass because her damage is done. Okay. She's not sending in no more money. So now it's just pointless for her to be here. Or are you a him? We don't know. Are you a shim? We don't know. But I love y'all. I respect y'all. Y'all let us know how y'all feel about it. Daughter of Silverbacks, Lord have mercy. Daughter of Sexy Red, Lord have mercy. Thank you, Marriage. It says, if you had a Johnson, there would be some freaky shit. Man, these chicks are damn retarded. Oh, I can't say that word either. I gotta be politically correct. But she can come through and say that I'm a he, she, and nothing gets done about that. Okay. But thank you so much, Mary. Did I get everybody? Yes, I'm back at V. Okay. Anyway, y'all, like the video, share the video, subscribe. I gotta go and get my weekend started. It is my husband's birthday weekend, so yeah, I gotta go and get some things popping for him. So I'll see y'all later. Much love and peace to my crown heads. And yeah, he should be home now. Yeah, he's home now. So I'm gonna go tend to my husband now since he's at home. And y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, okay? Agree or disagree, that's fine. Just make sure that you are being respectful. And much love and peace to y'all. Kiki, today we don't believe it. It looks very strategic. Bars.